Hi there, my name is Miss Kelly and I am a virtual content specialist for social studies grades 3 through 5. And today we are going to be going over your performance-based assessment on China case study. We will be comparing world communities. This video will go over the directions for the assignment and clarify each step for you. This is what the directions sheet looks like. There are a lot of different parts to this, so what we're going to do today is we're going to break this down step by step so that you know exactly what you need to do to complete this assignment. Let's get started by reading the directions. Comparing communities student task. Directions. During this unit on China, we have read D is for Dancing Dragon by Carol Crane. Over the next 2 days, you are going to create a page that introduces one theme of a community that we have studied. After selecting a theme, you will describe and explain to the reader the similarities and differences between two communities that share that theme. Let's go over the themes you can choose from. Culture, which are the traditions, holidays, habits of a community. Economics, which is how money moves in a community or country. Geography, which is the shape of the land in a country. Government, which is how a country is ruled. History, which are the past events in a country. You will be choosing one of these to eventually compare China and another country, either Nigeria or Egypt. Now let's read the next part of the directions that tell you how to complete the project. To complete this project, you need to 1. Review your notebooks on China and a second community, Nigeria or Egypt. 2. Complete the comparing and contrasting two world communities chart. 3. Identify one theme that you would like to focus on. Pick the theme that you think you know and understand best for both China and Nigeria or Egypt. 4. Complete a comparison of China and blank template. 5. Make revisions when creating a final draft based on feedback received. To write your entry, use information from your notebook and the text about China and the second world community you studied. Be sure to plan your writing using a comparison of China and blank template, and then revise your writing using the feedback. Let's break that down into a checklist for us. First, you will look over your notebooks on China and a second community, either Nigeria or Egypt. Next, you're going to complete the comparing and contrasting two world communities chart. I will show you how to do that. Next, you'll complete a comparison of China and blank template. I'm also going to show you how to do that. And finally, you're going to get some feedback, revise, fix up your work before handing in your final draft. Before you hand in that final draft, you'll want to use this writing checklist to make sure that you did everything you were supposed to do. I'm also going to show you that at the end of the video. Let's get started by looking at the comparing and contrasting two world communities chart so that you know how to complete it. Here is your first job for this assignment. Comparing and contrasting two world communities. Directions. Select at least two themes from social studies below. Compare and contrast China with a world community you have studied. Be sure to use the books you have made about China and another world community. So first, you're going to start by choosing the other country you would like to compare with China. You can choose Nigeria or Egypt. You will write that right here on the chart. Once you have chosen the other country you would like to study and compare to China, you will then select two themes to fill in on this chart. Eventually, you're only going to be choosing one, but here is where you choose your top two themes, the two themes that you know the most about and are excited to write about. So you might choose geography and culture. Maybe you'll choose history and economics. It is up to you. Next, you will be filling in this column. You are writing only about China here, and you are only writing in 2 of these boxes, whichever 2 themes that you chose. So if you chose geography and history, you're only going to write in this box and this box. If you chose economics and government, you'll only write here, and you'll only be writing about those 2 themes that you chose. Next, you're going to write about the other country. In this column, you are only writing about either Nigeria or Egypt, whichever one you chose. And you are only writing in the 2 boxes that line up with the 2 themes you chose. So it should line up with what you wrote in China because you are writing about the same 2 themes for both countries. And last but not least, you are going to be writing about the similarities. In this column, you are writing about both countries, only in the 2 boxes that line up with the 2 themes you have chosen. Go ahead and pause the video here, study this page, and tell yourself in your own words what you need to do to complete it. All right, let's keep moving. Next is to fill out this chart, a comparison of China and blank. In this blank, you need to put either Nigeria or Egypt, whichever country you chose. Next, you will choose one of the 2 themes you worked on the previous page. This is where you get to pick your favorite and the one you know a lot about. Describe it here and use evidence from your notebook. So this is where you're giving a general overview of your theme. What is culture? What is government? Describe to your reader what that theme is. Next, you are going to be writing about why your chosen theme is important here. In these blanks, you are writing your theme. So if you chose government, you're going to write government here. If you chose culture, you'll write culture here. Below, you will write about why that chosen theme is important in the countries. So in China, blank in China is important because, and write why that theme is important in China. Blank in Nigeria or Egypt is important because, and write about why that theme is important in that country. You should circle the country you have chosen. Last but not least, you will draw a picture to represent the theme in each country here. Again, this is based on the theme you chose. All right, go ahead and pause the video here and repeat back to yourself what you need to do to complete this part of your performance assessment. Let's look at the next step. Now, this is going to be your final draft. So you might start by getting some feedback on this portion of your work, or you might write this and then get some feedback and then revise it. It's up to you. But let's talk about how to fill this in. First, your chosen theme goes in these blanks. This is where you'll be comparing that theme and contrasting that theme with China and Nigeria or Egypt. So if you chose culture, you will write the culture of China is similar to the culture of Nigeria or Egypt because the culture of China is different from the culture of Nigeria or Egypt because, so in these boxes right here, you are just putting whatever theme you chose. Government, history, economics, whichever one you chose. Then over here, you should circle either Nigeria or Egypt. Next, you will write about why they are similar here, using the lens of your chosen theme. So if you chose government, you are only comparing the government of China and the government of your chosen country. You are doing that here, and you should make sure to write 3 similarities. Here you are writing why they are different. based on your theme. So whatever theme you chose, contrast that theme with between China and the other country you chose. And make sure you write 3 differences. Last but not least, you are writing a summary sentence here. Learning about the similarities and differences between 2 world communities is important because, write about why it's important. All right, now let's take a look at this checklist. This is going to be really helpful in getting feedback so that you can revise before you hand in your final draft. Let's take a look at this checklist. Did I make specific changes from my rough draft based on feedback? Or did I fix up my work based on feedback I received? Check if you did it. Did I include a clear description of my chosen theme? Or did I describe my theme clearly? If you did, check off. Did I include 2 drawings? Each drawing should show the reader something about the characteristic in each community. Or did I include detailed drawings that show different characteristics of the communities? If yes, check that off. Next, did I include 3 examples of similarities between the 2 communities? Or did I write about 3 ways the communities are the same? If yes, check it off. Did I include 3 examples of differences between the 2 communities? In other words, did I write about 3 ways the communities are different? If so, check it off. Did I include a concluding statement about the 2 world communities? Or did I write a summary sentence of my work? If so, check it off. Good luck. I hope that this video helps you get started on your performance assessment, but just remember that if you do your best, then you're going to do great. Bye.